Another topic while we've got you, the big spending bill that is likely to come up for a vote next week. You have been tweeting about this, how you got 1,700 pages sort of handed on your desk, dumped on your desk last week. Did you get through enough pages to figure out whether you like the deal or not? They did cut it down from $3.5 trillion to $1.75 trillion. What do you think so far?
Well, I've been able to get through about 200, 250 pages thus far. The rest of it's sitting here on the table with me. I'm going to keep reading through it, but I will tell you I can't vote for it. There are a number of reasons why. One, they lowered the number in part by just playing some gimmicks, by saying, okay, instead of funding it for 10 years, we're only going to fund it for 3 years or 2 years. That's not acceptable. They really want to continue those programs out for the full 10 years, but they wanted to bring the number down. The other thing is there's no HIDE protections built in here. That's another big problem, and there are other problems. Natural gas tax is in there. It's going to raise the cost of heating people's homes. They've got all kinds of, you can be making like $800,000 and still get a tax benefit for buying a new electric car, and that's all fine and good, except the people in my district can't afford that because our average household, our household median income is just a few $1,000s more than a low-end electric car. So, they're ignoring people who have less economic wherewithal within their districts and catering to the rich.
Let's go over quickly where most of the money would be going. When we have a graphic to put up, there's $550 billion to clean energy and climate investments, $400 billion for child care and universal pre-K for 3- and 4-year-olds, and $200 billion to extending the early child tax credit. So what do you think about that? I know you said you're not going to vote for it, but what about your colleagues? Do you think this is going to pass if it comes up for a vote next week?
Well, that depends on the Democrat caucus. If they have a unified caucus, it'll probably pass. If they have dissenters, it probably won't. There will be a few Republicans, I would guess, who would vote for it. And look, there are some good things in there. Even in the pages that I've been able to read, I've seen a couple things I'm like, yeah, if that was a standalone bill, I could probably vote for that. But when you take the total package, I don't think it's going to get very many votes on the Republican side. The question is, how many votes does it get on the Democrat side?
Well, we'll have to see. Looks like it could come for a vote next week. We're all going to be watching that. Congressman, thank you so much for your time today, and we'll see you again.
Thank you.
Anita, now for the other side of the